In 1858, a rush for gold brought miners and settlers up the Fraser River and into the Cariboo region. The government of British Columbia allowed homesteads and settlements anywhere First Nations were not physically occupying the land. The Oblates of Mary Immaculate preempt land at the head of Williams Lake for the Catholic Church. The St. Joseph's Mission is established to serve the Shuswap and other local natives, as well as neighboring miners. Father Norbert Blanchette takes up the task of building a boys' school at the mission. The first year the mission school was open, 11 boys were enrolled. The school served both white and half-white children. Father McGuckin became the mission superior and remained until 1882. The Sisters of St. Anne opened a girls' school. The St. Joseph's Mission is segregated to First Nations only. White children are required to attend other schools in Williams Lake. The mission schools now have 42 boys and 33 girls enrolled. Land is purchased by the BC government near the mission to create the Sugarcane Indian Reserve. Previously, all land around Williams Lake had been preempted by settlers. An Indian agency opened in the Cariboo, located in Williams Lake. St. Joseph's Mission becomes an Indian residential school. The Sisters of St. Anne are forced to leave due to hard times. The Order of the Sisters of the Child Jesus take up the teaching duties. The mission has a population of 82 persons, including 58 native pupils of the Shuswap tribe. George Blanche is listed as principal, along with 11 assistants. Williams Lake becomes an official town. The mission is relieved of its duties to record births and deaths. The record breaks between the 1920s and the 1940s. It becomes compulsory for all First Nations children to attend either reserve or residential school. Police are charged with enforcing the law. Generation after generation went through the mission. They were picked up in cattle trucks in the fall and taken home in June. Mass in the morning, Mass in the evening. A half day of schooling and a half day of chores. Food was limited and often questionable. Discipline was harsh. The church was paid on a per-head basis by the government. The church contribution included heating fuel and food grown for the mission, supplied by the students' labor. A boys' marching band is organized at the mission. The federal government provides a budget for the mission school. 300 students are enrolled in the school, with 180 students below grade 5. Feasts and gatherings are again permitted. Local school districts are allowed to integrate First Nations children into the public school system. The Royal Canadian Air Cadets establish 610 Squadron at St. Joseph's Mission. The old school burns down. Land is donated and operation of the school turned over to the Department of Indian Affairs. New school and residences are built. Oblate brothers become counselors, social workers, and recreation facilitators. The Cariboo Indian Girls Pipe Band is formed, providing travel experience for some. The Onward Ranch is purchased and added to the church property. A new church and rectory are built. First Nation students are integrated into the Cariboo public school system. A new gymnasium is built for the students in residence. The Cariboo Students Residential School has 272 students in residence. What most simply call the Mission closes its doors for the last time.